What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Is this on? What's up, everyone? How's it going? Hopefully you're seeing this. We have a nice Black Friday sale going on right now on my website, weissguitar.com, and it's been so fun lately. You know, we've been doing these monthly live streams on Improvisers Academy and working on our foundations, on our core elements and jazz essentials, and it's been really fun. So if you haven't yet, check out weissguitar.com and join me, and yeah, let's interact and let me help you on your guitar journey and show you all the learning paths so you can stay motivated and make progress on the new year. Yeah, so if you're seeing this and you have any questions, maybe drop me a comment, let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, and what have you been practicing lately? Super fun lately on weissguitar.com. Those monthly sessions, helping you out, giving you my feedback on your playing, and showing you all the different learning paths, working on the foundations, the core element, and the jazz essentials. Hopefully helping you on your guitar journey, no matter how much time you have to invest every week. Every step counts when you have an actual roadmap. So you can definitely check that out now on Black Friday sale. What else? So these live streams are our chance to interact. So if you have any comments or anything you want to say, drop me a comment below, and enjoy music, playing some sounds. What's up, everyone? Where are you watching from? Where are you tuning in from? Fun stuff. Let's see some comments maybe. Not a fan of people tagging you in their pages. Someone tagged me on their page. Not a fan of people tagging you on their pages. Who tagged me on what page? Let me know so I can see. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay not to like. It's okay not to like. It's okay to like. But I'm trying to understand. People tagging me on their pages. Maybe I can also go live on Instagram while I'm doing this. Here we go. Alright guys, so now I'm also live on Instagram. So, right. up, everyone? Keep on your, hey, Saw. Thanks for the kind words. I'm so happy to hear that. So I'm also live on Facebook right now. I'm actually going to push some more volume into the amp here and lower the gain. Hey, everyone, how's it going? What's up, everyone? So, thanks for joining. I know some of you, well, you gotta run, but maybe for some of you that can stay, we can hang. And if you have your guitar near you, that's even better, because I'm also live on Facebook right now. So I'm also answering people questions on Facebook and also doing this thing here on Instagram. And just opening my live chakras, you know? Just like a few seconds ago, I did some new YouTube videos, and I also did a lot of new material for my the members of my website on my Improvisers Academy. So my Improvisers Academy is growing. We're talking about different solos. Like now we just finished diving into the solo of Donna Lee by Charlie Parker, but I'm planning some nice Chick Corea stuff also in there. You know, so basically what we do at weissguitar.com is we talk about the foundations, the core elements, and the jazz essentials. Everything that has to do with foundations on the instruments. But then after that, we keep associating it back to actual solos by like great players like Chick Corea, Brecker, Parker, and as well as analyzing actually my own solos and my own playing. And then what happens naturally is that players go back and forth between going back and actually practicing their fundamentals and going back to the solos. So it's good because it keeps you on your why you're doing what you're doing, because you have this nice balance of, okay, I'm learning solos, but I also know I need to work on my arpeggios and my voice leading, and you have this nice interaction. And we meet every month. We meet every month. There's a live session with me, so there's an interaction going. The musicians actually get to ask me their questions and submit videos of themselves playing, and I give feedback, and it's been so good. We already have 5,000 members on the website. Not inside the Improvisers Academy yet, but in the courses. So inside the Improvisers Academy we already have 80 people, and I'm trying to grow that community. Can you explain modes? I mean, I can dive into modes. Do you have any tips on how to get into replacing chords? Thank you so much for your question and for taking time to write it. Let me read that from Tibor. Do you have any tips on how to get into replacing chords, flat 5 substitutions? I don't really think about it that way. I think about more like stacking intervals within modes. So if you have like a certain mode that you're working on, you have those chords in that specific mode. Like let's take, I was like going to Spain by Chick. If you have the first chord there, the Lydian mode, right? If you have that scale, within that scale you can already stack different thirds, and each one of them can give you a hint on the different sounds that live inside that mode that you can use as substitutions, right? Same thing with what you asked about the flat 5. I mean, tritonic sub, right? That kind of stuff. If you play an A altered, for example, and you have the A altered scale, and you start stacking fifths, you start stacking thirds, you actually get an augmented. But if you go and you start stacking, you start creating different triads, right? Each one of them actually can serve as a nice substitution for your harmony. So same thing with the altered scale. That is just like, I just see those as parts of the scale. So if I'm thinking about the tritone sub, I'm just thinking about it in relationship to its father scale, its altered. It's really hard to explain those without a very step-by-step approach, because you really need to start visualizing the mode. It's actually connecting both modes and visualization of them. What about common tones? I think common tones can be discovered by a lot of voice leading work. You know, if you're basically thinking about, you know, if you have C major and then you want to move to F so that C can stay, right? You can even sing that or play a pedal. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. Those are common notes that you can then think about when you're soloing. Like if I'm soloing over, let's take Spain again. Let's stay with that, right? If I want to have that C as my common tone for whatever, kind of like an anchor thing. Let's put it a higher octave. So that C for the first chord is not really gonna make much sense, but we can make it happen, like major 7 and that C. It's kind of weird, but on the next chord, if we leave that C, it's actually pretty beautiful, right? And any note can work on any chord. It depends on just like the context, right? So you can go like G major and have that C there, which is kind of like an awkward sound, and then on the next chord, right, you can have that C again, right? You can keep thinking like, how is that note functioning? But that's more advanced. Like, first of all, just make sure that triads, you can voice lead them, right? If you just go like just G, right? Just being able to voice lead like 2 chords on the fretboard, that's a great place to start. I'm just like answering, I'm getting all those, if every question here can be an entire 2-hour video, but I'm letting myself like go with the flow here. I'm not trying to judge my answers too much here because it's just a live thing and I want to get the interaction going. Hey Taha, thanks. You said thanks for the Q&A. It's my pleasure. I'm actually very grateful to do it and have people both tuned in on Facebook, and I should also do it that it's all also opening on YouTube, because on YouTube that's where most of the subscribers are. But I don't know. I can figure out how to do Instagram and Facebook, but next time I'll also do it on YouTube. So you just wanted to ask about chord progression on your song Pyramids. I wanted to transcribe your solo, and I'm wondering if you could go through the chords. Yeah, those are really hectic, Taha. So the first chord is just like kind of a D Phrygian world. Right, so I'm kind of having the sound of the harmonic minor, right? That's kind of thing. It's this thing, and this construction here is actually the construction of the arpeggio that is based on the second degree, the major 7 with the fret 5, and I'm just like kind of arpeggiating. By the way, the chord progression in the song was inspired by Invitation. It was inspired by that tune. But then I just went into this thing there, right, where I'm just like totally reconstructing it, and it was a lot of fun. The next chord is G altered, and I'm playing. Okay, and that's kind of like C melodic minor over the G altered chord. It's what they call Mixolydian flat 13. So what I would do is just like practice understanding those 2 chords, because the B section is entirely Invitation. you know, the that entire thing is yeah, that's just invitation, but the end there, I kind of did some stuff with diminished chords, you know. Yeah, I mean everything here is just like, I'm just giving those quick answers. I hope that was cool. I can answer it more deeply later. But remind me, because I'll forget. What I'm basically, so Jay says, was that what you were basically saying just then about adding new chord substitutions? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, I mean, oh, I forgot what I said, you know. Let me just get some water here. But I'm wearing shorts, but I'm wearing this because I'm working from home, and you know how it is when you work from home and you can put any clothes. So it's like, you know, we're just between summer and winter, so I have like both shorts and this, like, you know, fading, slow, like just pushing that fader into whatever I'm trying to say. I have these lights here, and you can get really dry. And also speaking, I don't know, do you get dehydrated? Go grab some water right now. I mean, we forget to drink. You know, it's very important to drink a lot of water. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Let me see more comments. So yeah, substitutions. Yeah, that was what I was saying. Do you have any advice for internalizing jazz vocabulary that you transcribe? Actually, I had the video where I transcribed live Michael Brecker solo on Giant Steps. And, you know, it's always a very, like, I mean, for me, part of being a teacher is that I have kind of speak my mind, because, like, there's so much power in not thinking. But I will tell you, like, let's say you have a solo you want to transcribe, right? Okay, I think the biggest challenge is like actually committing to one solo instead of like if you think about it, we get those dopamine rushes, right? Like with content and like with new guitars, there's always this dopamine thing. There's always this next thing. But if we embrace one thing, like so we can actually achieve it, like a goal, right? So same with solos, you can be like, well, you're listening to a song or whatever. Let's say Chick Corea, okay? I love Chick or Brecker. And like, wow, that's so cool. Now, ask yourself this. Is it cool to a degree where you just want to enjoy it, listening to it? That's cool too. Or is it cool kind of like, wow, it's so cool, I gotta learn this. If you get that feeling, so maybe just like, you know, I always have a notebook, just because if I write it here, it should happen. It's kind of like a manifesto thing, you know, like, I don't know, like, I gotta write something down, otherwise I'm on to my next dopamine rush. So the Giant Step solo, I always liked Giant Steps. I don't care if it's like what people say about if it's like musical or not. I know that I really like Giant Steps. So I listened to Brecker solo on that, and I wanted to have that flow. So I said I'm gonna transcribe that. And I wrote down here, transcribe Michael Brecker solo, and I listened to that solo so many times before even picking up the instrument. Even just kind of, it can get kind of weird. Like I can put the solo and just dance, kind of like move, get into the trance, get into the vibe of just listening to that solo again and again and again, until just like I can literally just like live in that solo. And then when I pick up the instrument, my fingers just kind of go there faster than if I'm like doing this thing. But it doesn't, I mean, you can also do the approach of just like looping, but that's very hard work. you know, I prefer to listen to it a bunch of times. Another thing I do is I actually write down the notes sometimes, and then I loop sections of the solo. Okay, so many stuff we can talk about. I'm gonna do a full thing about transcribing sometime. But I did check out the micro breaker thing I did, because I also talked about internalizing and making that stuff automatic. And also, don't fight it. Like, some things you're going to transcribe will never show up in your playing, and some things will show up immediately, and then some things will show up after years of practicing. And embrace it. It's just beauty. We're just privileged to dive into that beauty. Tips for spicing up a single chord vamp. I actually just made a video about it. I'm going to upload it to YouTube shortly. Ideas of playing over dominant 7 chord vamps. Yeah, I mean, you know, dominant 7, think about it, the core is the tritone, right? The core of that is the tritone, especially if you're just like, okay. But over that, you can add so many stuff. That's why dominant is just, it's, you know, we have the most fun with it, right? Because we can play just a Mixolydian scale. Right, but we can also go and start adding chromatics in there. Right, we can go there and add these kind of chromatics. By the way, Instagram guys, are you hearing my guitar roll? Because on Facebook I'm actually connected with my sound card. They should hear me way better. But I don't know, like right now, you're hearing me when I play? Comment. Everyone that hears something, comment. By the way, if you comment, even if it's just an emoji, anything, Instagram sends this to more people, and more people can join, and it supports me doing more of these. So just like, please, just whatever, I don't care, even just press an emoji, a heart, do all those stuff, because otherwise no one will ever get this. So don't be shy. Like, I mean, you know, we're just making music here. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Okay, so another thing is, you know, once you have that tritone there, all the rest is just like great stuff. Yeah, here we go. Thank you guys, thank you, I appreciate that. So, you know, if you, I love going to the altered scale. It gives you all those tensions. I love building all kinds of sequences around it that are my best friends. I call them my best friends. Whenever you discover something, it's just an extension of the thing you discovered before. So if you practice your altered scale in one string, and then you discover these voicings, so now you can arpeggiate these voicings into your previous discovery. Right? But you can go back to vanilla land and just play like some Mixolydian thing. It's still good. You want to have vanilla. You don't want to always have just a bunch of things, right? Because it's good. You can balance the vanilla stuff with all the alteration stuff. So it's all about the balance. If you only play altered stuff, after a while that becomes the new vanilla. So it's very important to kind of have like a few color palettes and just like, and you know, when you listen to solos, you can kind of listen how other players balance stuff, and you can choose the thing that you like. That's how you discover your taste. And yeah, I mean, I can talk about dominant chords forever, but we're just doing this quick questions here. So ask me more stuff, and yeah, let's do it. So, oh, nice, some more people here on Facebook land. I didn't even interact with the Facebook guys for the last 10 minutes, but if you're watching this on Facebook right now, I see there's some viewers here. So please just drop me any comment. Doesn't need to be anything special. Same for Instagram. When people actually comment and hit the like button, it just makes more people join in, and Facebook pushes it. So I don't care, whatever you want to write. Maybe just like even let me know, you know, some videos of mine that you've been checking out and enjoying. And also, I think that's a good opportunity to ask you guys, like, what have you been enjoying from the stuff I've been putting out, and what would you like to see more of? And if you're a member of WeissGuitar.com, let me know. By the way, guys, I'm just gonna write my website here so you can check it out. Check it out, because, like, you know, I've been working on that website for since 2018. I've been working on this website. We started off by, thank you, Eddie. We started off by just having the 51 galactic jazz licks back in the days, 2018, and then it developed into the foundations, you know, the arpeggios, the triads, the voice leading, and then we had core elements and jazz essentials and melodic minor, and now you have all of that, but you also have Improvisers Academy. And Improvisers Academy has been super fun because that's the community, that's the inner circle where we dive into the lessons. Many people buy courses, but how many people are actually making sure that they get the transformation? And I am there. I'm answering emails, I'm replying, I'm updating the website, I've created learning paths, I listen to your feedbacks, and I put all my love into that platform. And I have 5,000 people on the website right now, and 80 people are already in the Improvisers Academy, where we analyze solos by Michael Brecker, Charlie Parker, we dive into standards from Spain, even Autumn Leaves is there, Solar, how to actually put everything to work. So again, the courses are very driven by foundations, core elements, essentials, melodic minor, having that. But then we have on the other side the Improvisers Academy, the community, the interaction, the monthly live sessions with me where you get to interact with me, ask me your questions. Let me see, I just have some doubts of what this includes. Is this the full jazz course? Ask me about your doubts. That's how I learn. What doubts do you have exactly? It's not only for jazz players. Thank you so much. So, yes, Jokai says, I've started the course from a couple of months ago. The content are great. I love your personal point of view. It's inspiring. I just lack some spare time to study. Okay, well, listen. We all lack spare time. I'm a dad, a fresh dad. I have a newborn. I have the online thing. I have 5,000 people on my platform asking me questions. I know about time. I'm 38 soon, so I need to take care of my health also, right? So listen. This thing is a remedy for our soul. We all know that, okay? If we all want to progress, we gotta put some amount of time. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, guys. I'm not trying to be a preacher. But we need to ask ourselves, like, okay, how much time do I have? And what are my milestones and my goals? And then everything kind of clears out. If you say, okay, let's say you have 25 minutes a day, okay? You have 25 minutes a day. That's all you have. Okay, no problem. Please get one of these and write exactly what you're trying to get out of your practice session. It doesn't need to be like, I'm bored and I'm doing these exercises. No, balance it out. Have something that inspires you, that reminds you why you're doing it. The whole thing is to keep that thing of the vibration of the soul, of the heart. It's a remedy, you know, it's therapy. I've been playing for more than 24 years, okay? This, of course, it's also my profession. I love teaching, I teach, but this is also a remedy. And we want to keep growing. So give yourself those small challenges. That's exactly why it's good to have learning paths. That's exactly why I have my students making progress. You can focus on one thing at a time and grow. And if you zoom out and you think, okay, I'm going to do this now, this is my musical goals for the next 4 or 5 years. Okay, it relaxes you. even if you have 25 minutes a day or whatever time you have, it relaxes you because you know something? I would even kind of say that if you have a clear milestone and roadmap, just by having that in the back of your mind, you're improving even without touching the instrument. Okay? Because you have your goals. You know, this is what I want to do. The rest is noise. By the way, I'm not a master of that. I always need to work on that. Some days I'm so focused, I can balance everything out and the guitar just like smoothens out my life experience. But some days it's like harder. You gotta embrace the contrast. That's exactly why I love having the community. That's exactly because I can be there with the students, and I can support them, and I can give more. So it's been beautiful. Improvisers Academy. Okay, so what you do, you check out weissguitar.com, you grab the courses, and you join the Improvisers Academy. We have the inner circle in there, the monthly sessions, everything is in there. Exercises, at least need to ask my wife if she agrees. Tell your wife how important music is for you. And Jokai, by the way, you're in the course, so you can actually reach out also on email and we can chat. I take time every week and I reply to probably 150 emails every week of members because it's fun. I'm interacting, I'm also learning, I'm becoming a better teacher. I get feedback. What is your doubts? I have doubts about what this includes. Well, it everything that is included is actually very specified in the website. So you can go to the website, you can see what it's including, and then there's also the Improvisers Academy. So that's in a separate area of the website. So you have the courses, very, very organized courses by levels. Been working on that for 5 years now. And then you have the Improvisers Academy. The relationship between the both is the best dance. Over here you have courses, foundations, everything from Triads, Arpeggios, voice leading, chromatics, drop 2 voicings, Melodic Minor Control, phrasing, everything. But then you have Improvisers Academy. That's where we dive into the bigger picture, the transcriptions, the monthly lessons, the online Q&A, the community. That balance is the best dance. You can also feel free to email me and ask me any questions about that. What else? What else, guys? So what have you been checking out lately in terms of music? Like what music have you been checking out? What music are you into? I've been revisiting again and again Chick, Korea stuff, and I've been transcribing even some stuff. I've been working on this tune Humpty Dumpty. You know that one? And also listening to Got a Match and going over the solo. I've been checking that out, and the thing with learning tunes is that I always only wanted to learn the tunes that I felt they're cool. It's like, I mean, some people are really strict with learning all the the A Train, and I don't know, Summertime and that kind of stuff. I think that's cool, but at the same time, for me, I just wanted to learn the tunes that I really enjoy listening to. So I guess that's it's not a tip, but it's just my approach. Whenever I learn uh, tunes, or actually even a vocabulary, I just go with the stuff that I feel like they're cool. It's been a thing I've been doing over and over again. But also with Charlie Parker, at first I had a really hard time, and after a while I kind of opened up to that, and that seemed cool. So sometimes it's actually pretty interesting to do the opposite, try and transcribe something that you don't really get, you know, and then you learn new things and you open new doors. All right, I'm gonna close the Instagram thing right now, and then I'm gonna say goodbye to my Facebook friends. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Check out weissguitar.com. We have a Black Friday sale, and again, everything from all of the courses, the foundations, the core elements, the jazz essentials, the melodic minor, everything is included through step-by-step learning paths. And now we also have Improvisers Academy, where we dive into jazz solos, and we have the community, and it's been super fun. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. See you soon. Okay, guys, so I'm just finishing here. Thanks so much for tuning in. By the way, if you haven't commented yet, I'd love to hear where you're watching from, or just drop me a line, your favorite song,